Welcome to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from mystical Mount Shasta, California. Mystic Radio is brought to you by Freedom with Joy. If it's Friday or Sunday, it is Mystic Radio, and Robin and I welcome our listeners from all over the world to call the show today. It's your calls and questions that make our live call-in show so intriguing. So to talk to Robin today, and if the phone's busy, wait till somebody hangs up, and as soon as they hang up, dial these numbers. Toll-free 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle 425-373-5527.
And this is Robin Alexis. Welcome to our new time on Fridays at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, Mystic Radio. We've been on Alternative Talk, KKNW, for 15 years, and we've always had the intention to assist people to know, trust, and act upon their own intuition. And now we offer a new version of Mystic Radio. You can call in for free, and you can ask me or Bob a question. As you loyal listeners of Mystic Radio know, Mystic Radio is an experience, not an explanation. It depends on what the callers ask. And what can you ask? You can request a healing. You can ask me about your past lives or any question that you would ask any psychic. Also, you can visit my website, robinalexis.com, which is fascinating. And you can read about my skill set there. And then after you've fine-tuned your question, you can call into Mystic Radio. And what can you ask Bob? He's had an incredible business career running radio stations on the West Coast. He had many relationships before we got together, and he's lived with me for over 23 years. So call up and ask Bob and I questions. Bob?
Women, do you want to know how guys think and how to get along better with us? Men, do you want to know how to get along better with the women in your life and how to have a good relationship? Got a question? We're sharing our wisdom, and we're here now and ready to take your calls. Take these numbers down. As soon as somebody hangs up, please give us a call. Toll-free 888-298-5569, and locally in Seattle 425-373-5527. Now, when you call in or if you're on hold, you have one question to ask Robin or myself, so make it a good one. And are you ready for your healing experiences? We have a great show for you coming up with our courageous callers. Now, callers, please take your phone off speaker and turn off your radio or computer before you get on the call with Robin or myself. I am going to play the gong to open the healing energy for the show today, and then we will get to your questions. How many gongs, dear?
3, please.
Clearing the energy for the show. Clearing the energy for the show. And we're ready to take calls, and we're going to take Jenna from San Francisco, who's up first. Hi, Jenna. Welcome to Mystic Radio. You're on with Bob and Robin.
Hi, Bob, and hi, Robin. Thank you so much for taking my call. I just first want to say, Robin, I really respect what you do and the way that you help so many people heal, and so I'm honored to be on the call with you today. I'm calling in because I have really been struggling with a lot of anxiety and depression. I'm very much at a crossroads in my life with my health and my living situation, my family, and maybe most specifically a relationship that feels like the love of my life. And so I was just hoping to request some healing energy today because I'm feeling lost and confused and would really love to feel clear and courageous instead. So anything that comes through or anything that you can share with me in terms of energy healing, I'd be so grateful.
Well, I love that you called in and you're so articulate about a whole composite of things you're dealing with. So let's take a look at the vibration of anxiety first. And what I'd like you to do is ask the energy of anxiety if it's all yours, someone else's, or possibly a combination of energy.
Yeah, it feels like a combination and also possibly not current. Right? Like potentially from other lives as well.
Okay. So let's see what we're going to do about that, because I also agree with you that the anxiety doesn't feel like it's all yours, and yet Yeah, you're definitely running a potential partner's anxiety in your field. And when I say in your field, it's in your complete aura. Feels like it's moved through like all the subtle bodies and right down into the physical body. And so, and this is a past life issue. I'm hearing this is a karmic issue as well, meaning that when you have gone to be with this particular person, and let me see if this has also happened with other people. Yes, it has. So this is a karmic pattern of yours in general, that when you go to partner with someone, whether it's this lifetime or another, or this particular person that you're designing a relationship with right now, you have a way where you pick up other people's energy. And when we're sensitive beings, or we have multisensory skills, it requires more of our beingness to pay attention to how we self-nurture and how we function with this type of skill set, and also at the same time move into partnership. And so what I'm seeing is that the guidance is we're going to go with your higher self and the overlighting diva of your Akashic records into your karmic boardroom. And let's have you sit on one side of the table, and then let's have Archangel Michael bring the person in who you're presently interacting with, and have them sit, their higher selves, of course, sit across the table from you. And instantly you reach across the table with your hands, your palms are open, and the individual takes your hands. And this individual who takes your hands is practically quivering with anxiety and fear. And he has tears coming down his cheeks, very, very big, wet tears coming down his cheeks. And he's saying that he's so afraid of losing you, he's afraid of loving you. And you are feeling the authenticity of his presence and what he's struggling with. And so what would be good if you could say to him that you understand that feeling and you respect that feeling. You actually deal with that a lot yourself, but you two, it doesn't serve either one of you to coalesce your energies in that traumatic vibration. So just take a moment and let him know you're going to give him back to his higher self all of his anxiety, and you're going to move into a place where you're completely accountable for your own and all of the anxiety that you have within your own field around fear and dread and concern and worry and all that type of vibration, and how it does make you depressed, because then you feel like you can't fulfill your soul's purpose. So just take all that energy back into yourself, and I want you to own it, and then I want you to forgive yourself. I want you to forgive yourself for ever developing that pattern in the first place, because that pattern is a survival pattern. That pattern itself isn't wrong. Sometimes in our lives, as we experience grief, it's appropriate that we delve deep into this angst and this horrible feeling. It's just part of the process of grief. And then at some point in time, we want to let that survival tool go so that it can transcend into the vibrations of whatever is in the next highest and holiest place for you. Now, I'm energetically watching you begin to do that you're honoring that survival feeling, you're honoring it past, present, parallel, future, throughout all time, space, and beyond, and in your case, 7 generations back and 7 generations forward. And you are, as you're honoring it, you're lifting it up out of holding it in your body with such anxiety, and you're moving it into a place within yourself that is filled with unconditional love and true healing. And it feels like your energy is just starting to lift a little bit. Is that accurate, Jenna?
Yeah, I am starting to feel a little bit lighter. Thank you.
Okay. And can you tell me where in your body you're feeling that sense of lighter?
Yeah, my hand is actually in between my heart chakra and my solar plexus.
Good. Okay. So it's like the second brain area. So go ahead and just continue to allow yourself to feel the transformation of allowing yourself to go, okay, that survival technique, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's just simply not what I want to use in this situation. What I want to use in this situation is giving myself permission to be open to love again. And there you go. I can feel your energy shifting some more. And you're still in the karmic boardroom. And as you're allowing yourself to heal, I see you looking across the table to the individual across the table. And I see that he has also put his hands over the same area of his body. And he's saying to you, Jenna, as you heal, I heal. It's like as you show him how it's done, he is willing to also follow that path, because he didn't want to be connected with you in the trauma either. He wants to be available, and so both of you need to own it, which you are, and allow yourselves to heal. And there you go. Now both of you are standing up in the karmic boardroom. Both of you still have your hands over that area of your body, that second brain area, and you're bowing to each other. Now that's very important, because when people higher selves bow to each other in the karmic boardroom, it means that you've let all karmic relationships go. It means that you've stepped into Dharma. So the opportunity to create something from that deep knowing and wisdom that you have from all of your soul's wisdom, you can join together in that place. And as I see you looking at each other and allowing yourselves, because you were bowing, now you're looking at each other, you're building what's called an etheric blueprint for your relationship together based on the vibration of Dharma. Now that doesn't mean that sometimes things won't come up, but the first thing that you're going to want to do when something comes up for you uncomfortable is sit with it, Jenna, and go, okay, am I running my energy, someone else's, or a combination? If you discover it's not yours, you want to make sure you give the other person back to their higher selves what's theirs, take your own, and sit with it, and just offer it up for healing. And then watch how your partner also begins to dance with you through the evolution of grief to healing to feeling safe to love again. Now both of you are being escorted out of the karmic boardroom. Your higher selves are going back to your souls, your soul spirit, your spirits, and back into your bodies and into the presence of now. Wow, that was beautiful, Jenna. How are you feeling now?
Yeah, thank you so much. That was so helpful, because I think you just hit the nail on the head. I feel afraid of love, but I feel like he feels more afraid of love, and I'm not sure if I should talk about it in the physical or do more work in the energetic, but it sounds like we made a shift today.
Well, I think sometimes it's easier for us who are aware to accept what is it that we can shift within ourselves first, and then just open the field for the other person in our lives to step into that vibrational healing.
Right.
Sometimes, and you want to do that higher self to higher self. And just then after that, if there's something to say, then there's a certain protocol that Bob and I learned when we went to marriage counseling. It's called heart to heart. And you or anyone else who's listening, it's a great way for couples to learn to speak to each other in a way that is safe. And if you want that, you can email Bob at robinalexis.com.
Also, not only the heart-to-heart, but the clearing prayer.
Oh,
so I'll send
okay.
both of those. You talked about the clearing prayer a little while ago.
Okay.
So we can, Jenna, send me an email, and I'll send you those. And anybody else who wants the really easy clearing prayer that you can do every day that clears energies that you don't want, and then the heart-to-heart also. So Bob at robinalexis.com for those documents, and I'll send them out to you.
Yeah, heart-to-heart is just a lifesaver for relationships, Jenna, so I hope you do email Bob for that, okay?
Thank you so much, both of you. I really appreciate your support and help today and your wisdom and guidance.
You're so welcome,
Okay.
Jenna. Thank you for calling.
Thank you, Jenna. And we want to welcome all the listeners from that wonderful show that precedes us, Mance and Mitchell. This is a new show for you. Hopefully you're still listening. And if you want to talk to us today, metaphysical questions for Robin, other questions for me, the toll-free number is 888-298-5569. Locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Call us now. Get in the queue. Talk to Robin. Talk to me. And this is Mystic Radio. We will be back after these messages.
Mystic medium and metaphysical mother Robin Alexis is once again inviting you to schedule your personal one-on-one phone sessions with her. Robin offers you her expertise with a psychology background and her acclaimed metaphysical skills. She's a Reiki master and has been in private practice assisting people to figure out their life concerns for over 30 years. Whether you've just heard about her or like thousands of others who've worked with her on Mystic Radio and in personal readings, you know a session with Robin Alexis can change your life. Robin has a profound skill set that includes past life readings and being a medium who speaks with family, friends, and pets who've transitioned. Robin is also an adept medical intuitive whose abilities range from being able to balance your chakras and energy systems to having a special gift of helping mothers to become pregnant when nothing else has worked. Mystic Robin Alexis can assist you to feel the power of your own mind, your own heart, and your own ability to create the life you deserve. Schedule your sessions with Robin now in the Mystic Store at RobinAlexis.com. That's RobinAlexis.com or call 530-859-2499. That's 530-859-2499. Call, schedule your appointment, and change your life now.
When is the last time that you felt joy-filled and free in your own body, mind, and emotions? That energy of joy in you is what I assist you to reset and restore. I'm Joy Air, and my company is Freedom with Joy, and I sponsor Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. What is Freedom with Joy? I assist people to get rid of their baggage without having to analyze or relive it. It's just gone, and you get your life back. Joy is an energy, and everything in the world has energy. Our bodies are no exception. When you have emotional baggage from the past, it blocks you from living your full life of love and joy. I'm a certified practitioner of Dr. Bradley Nelson's energy healing modalities, the emotion code and the body code. This work quite often produces marvelous results and wonderful benefits, so you can be free to live in abundant health, love, and happiness. These tools are not meant to replace any medical treatment, but if your body or mind is feeling heavy instead of joy-filled, let me assist you to relieve your burdens and lighten your spirit. Openings for new clients are filling up, so grab this opportunity to schedule a session with me. Call now to schedule your appointment for a free discovery call. 360-582-6595. That's 360-582-6595. You too could experience freedom with joy.
Robin is offering a new service for clients, a Reiki Week with Robin Alexis. Having a Reiki Week with Robin is amazing. She takes you to places inside of yourself that you never knew existed. Whatever issues you might have, Robin is able to look at them from many perspectives, including the influence of your past lives, your higher purpose, your soul contracts, and your overall well-being. Robin works with her team of ascended masters, archangels, and spirit guides who will assist you as needed. Monday through Friday, Robin sends you remote Reiki for 1 hour each day. Then, via text, she sends you detailed and specific information about what she clairvoyantly saw during your private 1 hour session that day. Robin's Reiki Week can transform your life and help you to open up to your truth, your love, and give you a higher perspective. Schedule your Reiki Week with Robin Alexis now. Call Bob at 530-859-2499. That's 530-859-2499 to schedule now.
I am Robin Alexis. I write books because I am so concerned about what is going on in the world today. I cannot stay idle and do nothing while children are being murdered in their schools and homes. I feel each of us can make a difference by choosing love as the energy behind our everyday decisions. When 51% of an energy goes in one direction, the other 49% has to follow. I've written 3 books: Spirit Lady, The Gift of Robin Song, Raising Humanity, Why We All Must Remember, and the book for everybody, Donkeys, Humans, Butterflies, and Guns. Choose love, and please read my books. You matter more than you realize.
Go to Amazon.com and search Robin Alexis to find these books. And thank you so much for choosing love.
Bringing good vibes to the Puget Sound and the world. Alternative Talk 1150.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from mystical Mount Shasta, California. If it's Friday or Sunday, it's Mystic Radio, and you can get a repeat of the show on Sundays at noon, as well as our YouTube channel on our website, robinalexis.com.
Yes, and when you're at robinalexis.com, you can book your one-on-one phone session with me. If you are a parent-to-be, you can book a metaphysical mothering reading with me and talk to the baby spirit and get everything all organized before the little one even gets conceived, which is really a lovely time to help your child to be. And we have very interesting Reiki healing portals there, and I do channel some pretty fascinating stuff on there, I have to say, in the blogs. Bob?
Yes, and if you have questions for Robin or I, when somebody hangs up, you give us a call. The toll-free number anywhere in the country is 888-298-5569. Locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Let's get back to our calls, and we've got our old friend Lisa from Santa Barbara, California. Hi, Lisa. Welcome to Mystic Radio. You're on with Robin and Bob.
Hi. I would just like to see if Robin can look at my lower back and my right hip specifically. Lots coming up, and I think she can take it from there.
Yes, Lisa. I'm feeling like your energy is binded and maybe cursed, and maybe you've been like entrapped. In other words, I'm feeling some witchcraft energy around you, and perhaps even some not kind other life forms that seem to be attracted to your energy system at this time. I'm going to go into that right hip area. Yes, there's something that looks almost nested in there. And then let me go to your lower back area. The lower back area is actually where I'm sensing the witchcraft frequency, and I'm being guided to start there. And let's see if this is actually someone that you know or someone that you don't know. I'm getting it's a little of both, but primarily it's someone you don't know, so it's probably a whole coven that's doing something. And let's see if this is coming up from a past life or if this is present. I'm getting that it's both. So let's see how we're going to go about recalibrating your energy. So I'm going to well, first of all, is this resonating to you?
Yes, it is. Thanks.
Okay, so I'm going to step back and look at your aura and see, yeah, something's completely around your aura, and then it's moved through your different subtle bodies and anchored into your physical body, into the places that we see. So I am being guided to go to the low back frequency first, and let's see if there's any, okay, so I'm looking to see if we need to go into the karmic boardroom, and I'm hearing indeed we do. So let's go with your higher self. And the overlighting diva of your Akashic records. You're already in there. You've got in there before I did. And then let's have Archangel Michael bring in whoever is the one that's behind this energy system. This feels like a karmic pattern of karmic abuse to you. Okay, so here we go. It looks like a past life that maybe was like in the early 1500s or something. It feels like someone found you, recognized your frequency when you were a child, and I feel like they stole you. I don't think your parents said, oh, let's sell her down the block to the local witch. I don't get that. I feel like someone stole you because they saw your frequency, and it feels like they've had different energy systems built since that time, and then other people could sort of feed on that vibration because it never got removed, and then hosted onto that is all these other different life forms. So if this is resonating to you, let's clear it from that lifetime. Is that okay with you, Lisa?
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Okay. So Let's see here. Well, first of all, I see the little girl. She's about 3 years old. She's sitting on, ironically, your right hip area. You've got your right arm around her, and you're talking to her, and you're saying, you know, I've come back in time for you. I understand now that these things happen to you, and I'm going to teach you how to speak up. So you're telling the little girl that even though she's a little girl, that she never agreed to participate in this sort of thing, and that you want her to take back her innocence. And you're handing her a little box that's wrapped in purple paper. It's got gold ribbon around it with a little gold bow, and you're telling her to pull on the bow, and the ribbon kind of cascades off. And now you're telling her to open the purple paper and then open the box, and inside is her innocence. And you're telling her, okay, now put it into your heart. And what's interesting is when she puts it in her heart, it turns into a white dove. And so now that she's got her innocence back, you're also teaching her that she can turn to the witch and she can say, with the authority vested within me by Mother, Father, God, I command all hexes, curses, spells, mind control programs, or any other systems that you have been using are now null and void of all information, instructing you and all the beings that you've ever worked with or who have ever worked with this energy. It's all got to go back to source, null and void of all information, instructing those beings of universal law in calling upon higher consciousness to send forgiveness now. And then the little girl is like jumping up and down on your right leg, like a little kid would, all enthusiastic. And she's like, I've got my innocence back. I've got my innocence back. And then she's sort of like imagining that she's punching in the air, and you're like, okay, you can calm down now. And so she's sitting back on your lap, and you're saying, okay, what we're going to do on the count of 3 is you're going to come up through all these different lifetimes into the presence of now, where all this stuff has been happening to us from this moment forward, and you're going to take your energy back. You're going to take your life force back, cleansed, purified, healed, and blessed, and restored into the divine essence of who you are, bringing back the energy. She's starting to move into your body. There she is. She's starting to come right into your heart, and she's right in your heart, and then she's sweeping the energy off your right hip area. She's saying she was sitting on your right hip in that area lifetime after lifetime, waiting until she could come and speak with you and receive this healing. It is with good deeds in my heart and in my breath that I speak these words on behalf of any children who have been bounded or held in some sort of toxic energetics in their relationship with their own divinity. I claim for myself my innocence, and I offer it to anyone who is listening. And she just went right into your heart. And now you're standing up, and you're looking at the witch who's sitting across the table from you, and you're drawing a big X in front of you. And this is interesting. You actually bowed to her. I would have figured you would have had a different reaction, but you're bowing to her, and Archangel Michael is bringing her out of the karmic boardroom. You're turning around. You're coming out with the higher self and your overlighting diva of your Akashic records coming back through your soul spirit, your spirit, coming back into your body, cleansed, blessed, purified, and healed. Lisa, I hope that you're feeling some of that, because I was on a roll there. How do you feel?
Yeah, I feel a little lighter, and I do feel that innocence vibration, and I had a sense of that right hip had something to do with exactly what you just said, so yeah.
Okay, Lisa. Well, I know that's a lot. I suggest you do turn on the Violet Flame Reiki Healing Portal on my website, robinalexis.com, and just let that vibration of innocence and forgiveness continue to feed your life force. Thank you for your call.
Okay, thank you very much, Robin.
Do you have a metaphysical question for Robin or a question for me? The toll-free number is 888-298-5569. Locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Give us a call. Talk to us before the end of this beautiful hour. And now we're going to go to Pete from Seattle, who has a question for us on Mystic Radio. Hi, Pete. Welcome to Mystic Radio. How can we serve you today?
Thanks. I have a question concerning a woman that I met recently. Just for background, I turn 70 next year. I haven't been in a relationship for over 30 years because I suffer from anxiety, depression, PTSD, etc. So anyway, recently I'm really nervous. Recently I've been doing a little better, and I started a job doing concert and sporting event security, and so I'm working a show where my job is to keep a walkway clear where everybody's dancing. It's
okay, Pete. What is your question, and who do you want? You question to me or question to Robin?
The question's to Robin, and it concerns. Should I? I guess I need to explain a little bit. About what
we
happened.
Don't need to hear your explanation, Pete.
Okay,
what is your question?
Sorry. My question is this much younger woman that I met who acted very interested in me. I just kind of acted oblivious to her interest, and I'm wondering, does she want me to find her? Is there should I try to search for her?
Yeah, I got something here, Pete.
Okay, Pete, we got it for you.
Yeah, I'm glad you called in. Thank you for choosing to call in, even though you were really nervous. And I have a history of anxiety, depression, and PTSD, so I really respect what you experience within yourself all the time. Just to be able to function it can take a lot of energy. So blessings to you for that. Now, in terms of this particular female, I think what we need to do is bring the energy to a higher octave. Let's bring it to communication, higher self to higher self. And in there, I do feel that this woman recognized you from previous incarnations. You have been involved with her in previous incarnations, and they were pleasant encounters. I'm not finding anything that was off balance or off color or anything like that. It seems like there's a karmic pattern of pleasantry. And so I sense that this person was probably aware, like a lot of people are, when you meet someone and you have a soul connection with them, there's a deep intimacy that can lock in right away. Now, does that mean that you two are meant to have some sort of experience in this lifetime? Actually, I'm getting a yes on that. So sometimes when we know someone from a past life, it gets really confusing because anyway, I won't go into all that. But in this case, what I'm seeing is that, yes, there is a connection here. And what type of energy experience you have would be something that you both decide as mature adults in this time and space. So it doesn't need to be a particularly defined relationship. It just needs to be that you honor that your souls know each other. It's very healing, and it's been very healthy. So what I'd like to do, with both of your higher selves' permission, is call in an overlighting diva of this beautiful relationship that you've had soul to soul, and you've seen each other again in a flicker of moment in this lifetime. And let's call someone in, and interestingly enough, who's coming in is a Father Time. Father Time is coming in and bringing in the frequency of synchronicity, bringing in the frequency of divine right timing. And so let's bring that through and bless that you two beautiful souls have always been kind to each other, and may you have opportunity to do that again. Thank you.
And Pete, just if you kind of go for it, you're not going to die if she says no. And
oh yeah, I know that.
I know, but the point is,
but I wonder, how am I ever going to find her?
Well, I thought you knew her.
Well, that's what I was talking about.
No, I wasn't able to give background. she kept dancing in the aisle at the show, and I'm like very nicely, saying, hey, please, I got to keep this aisle clear. It's my job. And she grabbed my hand and started dancing with me. And at the end of the night, she threw her arms around me, kissed me on the cheek 4 or 5 times, and asked me if I was married. And
wait a second, Pete? Did you get her number?
No, I did not. I thought, no, I don't know how to contact her. And I thought, there's no chance of this happening. I'm probably 35 years older than her. And
you know what? When you're talking soul to soul, Pete, it doesn't matter. And I did understand that you had a moment in time and then you reflected on it and you hadn't got her number or anything. So it's interesting to me that this is a very significant moment and that there is, according to your higher selves, an opportunity for a reconnect, and that it will come through divine right timing. It will come through synchronicity. So, Father Time is with you. Thank you so much for calling in,
Thank
Pete.
you,
That was
Pete.
beautiful.
Thank you, Pete. You take care. Call in again. Let us know how it's going. This is Mystic Radio, and we will be back after these messages.
Mystic medium and metaphysical mother Robin Alexis is once again inviting you to schedule your personal one-on-one phone sessions with her. Robin offers you her expertise with a psychology background and her acclaimed metaphysical skills. She's a Reiki master and has been in private practice assisting people to figure out their life concerns for over 30 years. Whether you've just heard about her or like thousands of others who've worked with her on Mystic Radio and in personal readings, you know a session with Robin Alexis can change your life. Robin has a profound skill set that includes past life readings and being a medium who speaks with family, friends, and pets who've transitioned. Robin is also an adept medical intuitive whose abilities range from being able to balance your chakras and energy systems to having a special gift of helping mothers to become pregnant when nothing else has worked. Mystic Robin Alexis can assist you to feel the power of your own mind, your own heart, and your own ability to create the life you deserve. Schedule your sessions with Robin now in the Mystic Store at RobinAlexis.com. That's RobinAlexis.com or call 530-859-2499. That's 530-859-2499. Call, schedule your appointment, and change your life now.
What is an intuitive life coach? A professional who can help you access your intuition and use intuition to improve your life. Robin Alexis has been assisting people to know, trust, and act upon their own intuitive knowing for over 25 years. She's discovered that getting a past life reading is one of the best ways to connect with your own intuition. Why? Because intuition comes from the soul collective memory of all your past lives, not just what you experienced in one lifetime. Robin Alexis is one of the premier past life readers on the planet today. Set your goal now to let Robin Alexis read your past lives. It will enhance your intuitive knowing. Don't let another year go by that you ignore this gift from within yourself. Call Bob at 530-859-2499. That's 530-859-2499 to schedule or purchase your session in the Mystic Store at RobinAlexis.com. That's RobinAlexis.com. If your intuition is nudging you to schedule a past life reading with Robin Alexis, don't wait. Do it now.
When is the last time that you felt joy-filled and free in your own body, mind, and emotions? That energy of joy in you is what I assist you to reset and restore. I'm Joy Air, and my company is Freedom with Joy, and I sponsor Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. What is Freedom with Joy? I assist people to get rid of their baggage without having to analyze or relive it. It's just gone, and you get your life back. Joy is an energy, and everything in the world has energy. Our bodies are no exception. When you have emotional baggage from the past, it blocks you from living your full life of love and joy. I'm a certified practitioner of Dr. Bradley Nelson's energy healing modalities, the emotion code and the body code. This work quite often produces marvelous results and wonderful benefits, so you can be free to live in abundant health, love, and happiness. These tools are not meant to replace any medical treatment, but if your body or mind is feeling heavy instead of joy-filled, let me assist you to relieve your burdens and lighten your spirit. Openings for new clients are filling up, so grab this opportunity to schedule a session with me. Call now to schedule your appointment for a free discovery call. 360-582-6595. That's 360-582-6595. You too could experience freedom with joy.
Wanting to get wrapped up in a good book, but just don't have the time to sit down and enjoy reading? Robin Alexis now has her book, Spirit Lady, The Gift of Robin's Song, available as an audiobook. Listen along to Robin's extraordinary experiences that led her to become the metaphysical mother she is today. You can find Robin Alexis's book, Spirit Lady, The Gift of Robin's Song, on Amazon, Audible, and iTunes.
You found us. Maybe you've been guided to listen. Alternative Talk 1150.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from Mystical, Mount Shasta, California. If it's Friday or Sunday, it's Mystic Radio. And to schedule one-on-one sessions with Robin, you can call us at 530-859-2499, or you can purchase it right from the website, robinalexis.com. And while you're in the Mystic store, you can check out robinalexis.com because she invites you to listen to the archived radio shows and receive free Reiki healings and discover tantalizing information from her blogs. You can follow her on Facebook at Robin Alexis. Let's get back to our calls, and we've got Ella from Monterey, I'm assuming California. Hi, Ella. Welcome to Mystic Radio. You're on with Robin Alexis and Bob.
Hi, thank you for having me on the show today.
How can we serve you today?
So I would love to hear your thoughts or what comes to mind or healing about financial abundance or just stop sabotaging myself.
Okay, you have several things in your field that are interrupting your flow. And I think where I'm going to clear it is we're going to talk to the vibration of water, the element of water. There's something in your elemental body, specifically the element of water, that's very okay. I'm picking up on a past life. This is a past life that is going to sound harsh, but you were drowned. I'm seeing you were a female. Your dress is long. And you have on some pretty heavy-duty boot shoe type things. And this was a situation where it looks like you were robbed and then murdered. And water is the divine element for the divine feminine. And there we go. The energy's starting to shift. And I'm feeling and seeing you as you're being choked before you put in the water and underneath the water. There's a lot of stress here, and we need to get it completely out of your frequency so that you no longer carry the vibration of, if I have affluence, if I have money, someone is going to kill me. We need to get that out of your energy field and replace it with, you are safe to live an abundant life. Now I am going to go maybe into some different sounds to express the fear and the rage of who you were in that past life. And then let's see if okay, she's already starting to come back up out of the water. Good, she's taking my hand. I'm going to walk this part of you back to you to stand in front of you, and I want her to see that that lifetime is over where that happened to her, and that she can choose to place in her own soul records that she will never allow something like that to happen to her again, and that her choice is to live abundantly only. She's starting to move into your heart, and she has been healed and blessed. There we go, the energy shifting. the three energies I was seeing standing in front of you before were the three men who had robbed you in that past life. So those spirits have been tracking you because you hadn't had a soul retrieval from that experience in the past life. We need to completely clear this vibration for you. I'm feeling it in my throat. And there we go, the energy shifting. And this is a surrogate healing for anyone out there who has experienced being drowned for whatever reason. There we go, the energy's clearing, and that's beautiful. Okay, Ella, the vibration is shifting, your aura is shifting, your frequencies are shifting. And as we do that, let's connect you into your own spirit body essences and up into your divine body. And then bring this healing through the divine back down through your body, connecting it up with the causal body to bring in the flow, to bring in your relationship with abundance. And I'm bringing you the seal of prosperity, and so it is. Amen. Thank you, Ella. May you be blessed with unbelievable prosperity, and thank you for calling into the show.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're going to go to Federal Way, Washington, and we have Kathleen with us who's looking for some healing here on Mystic Radio. Hi, Kathleen. Welcome to Mystic Radio. You're on with Robin and Bob.
Actually, I apologize there, Bob. We're going to have to go to Susan from Seattle, if that's all right.
Okay, I guess Kathleen must have dropped, so we are going to go to Susan from Seattle. Hi, Susan. Welcome to Mystic Radio. You're on with Robin and Bob.
Oh, yes. Hi, Robin. My question is, I lost my job there a year and a half ago, and I haven't successfully found anything to replace that. And I am considering, well, do I just retire, or should I still continue to be looking?
Well, what I sense with you is that you're not the type to retire right now. That I feel a lot of life force in you, and I feel a lot of wisdom and gifts and things that you can share. My sense is that the overlighting diva of your career, I see that being, that angelic being, is utterly exhausted. I mean, my mom used to have a saying when she was tired. She would say that she was dragging her tail. She was so tired, and that being that is with you is completely exhausted. So let's just honor that being for how hard that being worked to be with you, and ask it to go back to source love, to go on to its next highest and holiest place and receive the most benevolent outcomes it can in all ways for it, and then ask it to send you back an overlighting diva that is appropriate for you to have in this phase of your soul experiences here on planet Earth. And the being coming back to you is very sprite-like. He's kind of serious for a sprite, but it's a very kind of elemental being, I guess I could say. And like, you know, the way Elf would be dressed, sort of like that. And he's checking out your energy, and he's actually starting to bring in a healing for you. He says, Robin, it's not only that her overlighting diva of her career was exhausted, but look, this woman is exhausted. She has so much life force, but she's given so much, and she doesn't want to give in the way that she used to anymore. She wants to give in a way that has more mutual reciprocity. And so let's clear out Susan's energies, and then let's go ahead and bring you, your whole chakra system's getting reset here. And that would come through what's called the heart hologram. You're getting, that's very nice, Susan. And while we're doing that, or that being is doing that, let's look at your guides and guardian angels. Okay, they're good. Let's look at your angels, masters and ascended masters. They're all still very chipper. And let's look at the overlighting divas of other frequencies. They're great. And your body elemental looks great. And let's see if there's any other beings, known or unknown, in this language or in any other, who are here to create your most benevolent outcome in all ways. Now, in that vibrational field, I do sense we need to shift. And what I'm finding up in those octaves, I'm going to recommend a crystal for you. It's called the Thousand Eye Jasper. I think you probably need a crystal like that to keep your higher frequencies clear. What I'm sensing is that you're still carrying in your field energies from other people that you've worked with in the past. And it's not, like stuck in your human 7 chakra systems. These are way out there vibrations, which means you're a very old soul. And so anyway, you're getting a very nice cleansing, purification, healing, and blessing. And this new being says you can call him Frank. Frank, the overletting diva helping with your career, is helping you to clean up all these things. Okay? Thank you for the call. Thank you, Susan.
Susan, give us a call and tell us how it's going. This is Mystic Radio. We will be back after these messages.
Mystic medium and metaphysical mother Robin Alexis is once again inviting you to schedule your personal one-on-one phone sessions with her. Robin offers you her expertise with a psychology background and her acclaimed metaphysical skills. She's a Reiki master and has been in private practice assisting people to figure out their life concerns for over 30 years. Whether you've just heard about her or like thousands of others who've worked with her on Mystic Radio and in personal readings, you know a session with Robin Alexis can change your life. Robin has a profound skill set that includes past life readings and being a medium who speaks with family, friends, and pets who've transitioned. Robin is also an adept medical intuitive whose abilities range from being able to balance your chakras and energy systems to having a special gift of helping mothers to become pregnant when nothing else has worked. Mystic Robin Alexis can assist you to feel the power of your own mind, your own heart, and your own ability to create the life you deserve. Schedule your sessions with Robin now in the Mystic Store at RobinAlexis.com. That's RobinAlexis.com or call 530-859-2499. That's 530-859-2499. Call, schedule your appointment, and change your life now.
When is the last time that you felt joy-filled and free in your own body, mind, and emotions? That energy of joy in you is what I assist you to reset and restore. I'm Joy Air, and my company is Freedom with Joy, and I sponsor Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. What is Freedom with Joy? I assist people to get rid of their baggage without having to analyze or relive it. It's just gone, and you get your life back. Joy is an energy, and everything in the world has energy. Our bodies are no exception. When you have emotional baggage from the past, it blocks you from living your full life of love and joy. I'm a certified practitioner of Dr. Bradley Nelson's energy healing modalities, the emotion code and the body code. This work quite often produces marvelous results and wonderful benefits, so you can be free to live in abundant health, love, and happiness. These tools are not meant to replace any medical treatment, but if your body or mind is feeling heavy instead of joy-filled, let me assist you to relieve your burdens and lighten your spirit. Openings for new clients are filling up, so grab this opportunity to schedule a session with me. Call now to schedule your appointment for a free discovery call. 360-582-6595. That's 360-582-6595. You too could experience freedom with joy.
Are you aware that you can use the Mystic Radio archives just like an audio tarot deck? Robin Alexis invites you to her website, RobinAlexis.com. Click the About Mystic Radio tab, then click on Listen Now. That's where you'll find the archive of hundreds of past Mystic Radio programs. Then quiet yourself. Put your hands in the prayer position in front of your heart with feet flat on the floor. Now, take a deep breath. Ask your intuition which program date you need to listen to in order to get the answers to your questions and concerns. Many people have told Robin they've received miraculous healings from the Mystic Radio archives. To continue your healing, you may be guided by your intuition to return to the archives and repeat this process. When Robin Alexis does this herself, she receives impeccable spiritual guidance that she's put into practice. So what are you waiting for? Go to RobinAlexis.com and use the archives of Mystic Radio for your own personal audio tarot deck. What have you got to lose? You might just get the answers you're looking for. That's RobinAlexis.com.
Audiobooks are a great way for us to take along our favorite stories as we go about our busy lives. And now you can download Robin Alexis's latest audiobook, Spirit Lady, The Gift of Robin Song, and hear about Robin's struggle to trust her own soul's wisdom and let it inspire you to do the same. Go to Amazon, Audible, or iTunes and download Spirit Lady, The Gift of Robin Song today.
Talk radio for the heart and soul. Alternative Talk 1150.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from mystical Mount Shasta, California. If it's Friday or Sunday, it is Mystic Radio, and to schedule your private one-on-one sessions with Robin, you can call me at 530-859-2499 or check out the Mystic Store on our website, robinalexis.com, for details, and follow Robin on Facebook at Robin Alexis. We want to thank all our wonderful callers today. You make the show what it is, and thanks always to Benny back in the studio for flying this bus for us here at Mystic Radio from mystical Mount Shasta. We will see you next week right here, 11 a.m. Pacific Time, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And now we are closing the sacred hour of healing with Robin Alexis on Mystic Radio today. Mystic Radio has been brought to you by Freedom with Joy. We'll see you next week.